Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We had to go on a little road trip to get a new piece of equipment.
Yeah.
And well, we had to
It was
stop
terrible though.
We had to stop at Cracker Barrel.
I mean, I cleaned my plate, but it was terrible.
Yeah, I cleaned my plate too.
Their broccoli casserole was terrible too. I had to eat a whole nother plate of it. It was terrible.
Yeah, they're still not sponsoring us, but on Tuesdays we'll still eat there for lunch.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, so we'll show you what piece of equipment we got when we get back home. All right, we got another new tool for the shop. Well, new to us. It's not exactly new, but we went and bought a mill today so that we can do all of our own machine work on all of our engine blocks. And no, I'm kidding, but we probably will use this for a lot of different things. But unfortunately, we just figured out that our little tractor does not have enough guts to pick it up. It's kind of heavy. We're estimating that it weighs like 2,500 pounds. So Stephen just went to get our neighbor's tractor, which is a little bigger than this little feller, and hopefully it'll lift it. But we just picked this machine up and it seems to be in pretty good shape. Everything works on it. It's got a power feed table. It's a 42-inch table, and it's a Hartford. But from all the research that I've done, I think it's just kind of like a clone of a Bridgeport. Actually, where we bought it, a guy had a Bridgeport sitting right next to it, and you really couldn't tell much difference. Apparently, all the parts are interchangeable, so yeah, I think this will serve us good. It's got pretty much all the axes. I mean, the head rotates this way, it pivots back, and then the entire head assembly rotates 360 degrees around that way. And then, you know, you've got the sliding of the table, forward, back, up and down. So yeah, should be a useful piece of equipment in the shop if we can get it unloaded and get it in there. Stay tuned. we got?
We got a new tool.
A new tool?
Yeah.
A hammer. So we got the mill in the shop. Looks right at home. I think we're ready to start putting it to use.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna like just being able to drill things without it wobbling and everything.
You don't like holding things with a pair of vice grips while you use the drill press?
I got sucked into a drill press doing that one time.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not good at all. So the guy that we bought the mill from included a brand spanking new vise in the deal, so that's pretty cool.
Yep.
We've got to get it wired up. We got to get some 3-phase power, but I think it's gonna.
Chris can build motors, but talk about 3-phase and it blows his mind.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with 3-phase. Normally you just got 2 power wires, right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But this is the newest tool in the shop, and we're gonna put it to use.
Hey, you want to show them the other tool we got?
What other tool did you get?
Pause the video.
Oh, the tool you got yesterday?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh gosh. What in the world?
Things swelled up on me. I looked at it on Facebook Marketplace and I was like, man, that's a nice little bandsaw.
Little?
Yeah, and then I got there and it was like, oh my goodness.
This
But I drove so far to get it, I was like, well, I ain't going home without a bandsaw.
bandsaw is bigger than our mill.
Bigger's always better, ain't it? I mean, we could cut a whole, I don't know.
Cut the Empire State Building down with that thing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, as we told y'all, Stephen went out on his own and he's now self-employed. And he needs a lot of equipment. And apparently, bandsaw was high on the priority list.
Yeah.
So, he went and bought the biggest one that has ever been made.
Got a good deal on it, though. I tell you that. There's a lot of machine shops that are shutting down. That's what we're figuring out.
Yeah, there are.
And you can get some good deals on some stuff.
Yeah, and we did. Just wish it'd have been a little smaller.
No, you never wish that your machine is small.
But what's going to be cool is when we get the new shop built, and the new shop's going to be.
Look like a little ant.
It will look like a very small bandsaw in the new shop.
Right now, it looks like a pickup truck sitting in here, but
It's bigger than you are. I can't even see you.
yeah.
Will you stand up?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So that's our 2 new pieces of equipment for the shop. So we need to quit messing with equipment and buying equipment and get back to doing race car stuff.
You got a bunch of junk in here.
I think we got a bunch of junk in
You
here.
just showed them.
Oh, I know. It's all in the way. I can't even let my car down.
Where's my car even at? Is the question. Everybody's like, well, why ain't Chris building your motor now? That's what I'm saying.
I am building your motor. Look, right over. There's pistons and rods.
That's our clean room.
Yeah, this is our clean room. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People build motors in clean rooms.
Yeah. If you build an engine dirty, you just have to change the oil just after you start it up. Then it's clean.
We do that anyway.
Yeah, we do that anyway, so we're good. But yeah, that's our 2 new pieces of equipment, and I have started on Steven's engine, and the shop is an absolute disaster. But hopefully by maybe next week or the week after, or maybe the week after that, or the week after that,
End of this week we should start.
maybe by November, I'll have Steven's car running.
Because we got World Cup. Did we already tell them that?
Oh yeah. No, I don't know if we did or not. Yeah, we both got registered for World Cup, so that's exciting. But unfortunately, Steven is the slowest car.
You don't know that.
I'm 100% certain that
Yeah,
Steven
that's
has the slowest car in the stick class,
That's all right.
based on what he ran last year. But we all know it's going to be a 7-second car.
And we all know that World Cup is just pretty much survival. It is who can survive.
That's true.
If I could have survived the last time, I would have went. I mean, I blew up on a buy run. I would have at least went to the next round.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. It's really unfortunate when you have a buy run and you can't even make the calls for the next round. Hope that don't happen again.
It won't.
Yeah.
We got her now.
Yeah. And then, you know, just kind of a recap on racing from last weekend. Lots of fuel pressure issues. I ended up taking the cam-driven fuel pump off of the car. It's not going to work. I should have done some more research on that, but it's not going to work with the fuel cell in the rear of the car, and I'm just not willing to put a fuel cell in the front of the car. So I took the fuel pump off, and I put my electric fuel pump back in the cell. We did that at the track, but when I got back home, I kind of fixed it the right way. So yeah, that's done now, and I got a few little wiring things to do. Got to wire up the other 8 injectors. We're going to start running 16 injectors on mine, and wire up the shock travel sensor, and wire up a few other things that I have. But maybe this coming weekend or the next weekend, I'll be able to go test again and get it dialed in for World Cup, and then we'll work on Stevens sometime.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later.